I'm a soldier. I was enlisted into the army 2003. So January 2012, there's a problem in Mali that we have to go through Mali. So we started that before, finally January 13, 2013. Then we're now asked again to move to Maiduguri. Then this very day, September 12, 2013, we're asked to go for a particular attack. And in the course of that attack, we were briefed that the people who want to go and fight, they've been in that place since 2003, that they've become a strong force, that for us to go there, we will need some weapon, not just kala or pistol, that we will need some support weapon. You know, that was what our commander briefed us, the brigade commander. Then, September 12, we're asked to move, that before we go, that an Alpha jet will go ahead of us in order to soften the ground for us, so that we can just go in and just mob the rest. So we're so glad that for the fact, because it is a fact that we know if the Alpha jet go ahead of us, drop some bomb for us, the remaining one, we don't have any fear. We know we'll finish them all. So we advance. We set up the journey. They call the place Kafia Forest. We spend almost about 4 hours in advancing, because you know when we advance a little, we pin down to observe. We advance a little, we pin down to observe. So when we now get close to where we are close to these people, but we don't know that we are already close to them. So we are looking for Alpha jet that was with us at the camp, at our own camp before we left the camp, is nowhere to be found. Alpha jet that has given us assurance that is going ahead of us is nowhere to be found. So our commander said we have to go. Said we have to go. Then, you know, we just launched the little bombs we have, which is RPG, rocket propeller gun. We just launched the little bombs we have. Then we have some anti-mortar we launched them, which is not capable. On our way going, these people has already lay ambush on us. So before we know, there was serious firing on us. Serious firing for hours, to an extent that they cycle us. And they were like saying, at the time they begin to speak in Hausa, that Akamasu de Hanu, that they shouldn't waste their bullet. They should hold us by hands. Do you understand? Some of our men ran away, you know. At the time, you know, there was no radio. So we didn't know that all our support behind has left. It was only us. Sir, it was a serious battle. Well, by God's grace, God saved my life. God saved my life. I was able to find my way. I was able to survive it. That very day, we lost 38 of our men. Then the next morning, you know, the same commander came to the same camp we left that yesterday, came and meet us in the camp, and then began to say, gentlemen, now let us go and recover the body of our brothers, our lost fallen heroes. And I say, sir, when you addressed us that before we go to that advance, you told us pointedly that the people are of a strong force. In his response to my question, he now said, you see, it's not his fault. The problem he has is the Air Force. The Air Force are the one that failed him. On a fateful day, they came and called me that I should come. I should come and tell them. I just see military police, you know, the soldiers that wear red cap. I just saw them in my location, and they said they need my attention, and I go, and they said I should come and put in statements, put it in writing that what do I know about what happened on the parade ground on so day. And I wrote, and I went back to my location. Now, placer, before I know, a week, a month, a year, from one detention to another. From one detention to another, I was detained for like a year in Maiduguri. I was moved from Maiduguri detention. I was moved to Mungunu. From Mungunu again, I was moved to Kaduna. The transfer, the detention and everything is 6 years. It's 6 years because the detention began from that 2013 and I was released. This is the same question I keep asking myself. Our lawyer, San Femi Falana, this is the same question I asked myself that since the appeal court has discharged and acquitted us and said we are to be reinstated and go back to we have to be reinstated and be pay all our rightful dues. I keep asking myself why up to now, it's going to a year now, nothing has been done.
I'm the wife to the soldier that was sentenced to death. I beg, I have one power. I have one power that I will use. I beg that they should release my husband's rights to him. They should release it to him because we have really suffered a lot.